We've had one of the best years ever in terms of the critical reception to our books. George Saunders winning the Man Booker Prize, Jesmond Ward winning the National Book Award, and other books which have won the Foyles and Blackwell's nonfiction books of the year. So it's been terrific. But in combination with that, we've also seen an amazing year in our non-consumer division as we brought together the many IP assets that we bought. We've made, I think, 24 acquisitions now, and we've welded them together into one of the mightiest independent publishers in the field of the humanities and the social sciences. We believe that by exposing our shareholders to the incredible and explosive upside potential of consumer publishing, and no one's shown that more than Harry Potter has done, with the high margin, steady and dependable growth of the academic publishing side of the business, that we've created the perfect portfolio. And interestingly, it's quite unique in the industry. All of our competitors are either all consumer or all academic, but these areas have so much in common. That's our internal name for our strategic digital growth initiative, which means that we're moving from being the producer of a handful of digital resources aimed at academic libraries such as the Churchill Archive Online or Drama Online, to being the publishers of 25 different digital resources. So it's a massively accelerated growth program in an area where we were already making success. So by the year 2021-22, we hope to be generating £15 million of revenues and £5 million of profits from the academic and professional digital resource. We've hired about 20 new people to work on the Bloomsbury 2020 area, in particular salespeople who we now have all over the world. We've been lucky to recruit them from the best of our competitors. But the core of it all are the academic books, and Bloomsbury are the leading publisher now in a number of academic areas, from drama to the classics to fashion, theory and studies. The simplest one to explain is the Churchill Archive Online. So we were chosen many years ago in a beauty parade of other big publishers to take the 800,000 pages which Winston Churchill wrote in his lifetime, or were to do with his life, and digitize them, applying metadata, making them fully searchable and useful to scholars all over the world in academic libraries. Well, we're focused on delivering our Bloomsbury 2020 strategy aimed squarely at the $5 billion academic library market worldwide. Alongside this, we're on the lookout for the great novelists and other authors of the future. We have a terrific track record at spotting new talent. Indeed, George Saunders was a little-known writer of short stories when we first signed him up about 17 years ago, and we've seen him through thick and thin, and now he's triumphantly won the greatest world prize in fiction with his brilliant Lincoln in the Bardo getting the Man Booker Prize. We also have a particular strength in cookery. In fact, one coming on January the 1st from Tom Kerridge, whose last book, The Dopamine Diet, hit #1 on the Nielsen Bookscan bestseller list. The new one is called Lose Weight for Good. I'm sure that will be the subject on many people's mind on January the 1st. We're also hoping to follow all of this with substantial extra profits from bolt-on acquisitions. We've made 24 acquisitions in the last 17 years, and we're always actively considering other things that can strengthen Bloomsbury's position in the many academic areas in which we publish increasing returns for our shareholders.